Okay. Now this is Czech Republic representation. There are 4 teachers in Spain now, but we have Andre and Marketa as representatives of the group and your teachers at home. So thank you. You have a quarter of an hour, right? Thank you.
Yeah, I know, but it always goes back. Have you seen it? There is that.
Yes.
It's always the drama. With us. And it gets the party started. So. So first we would like to introduce to you our schools. Oh, yeah. So first we would like to introduce our schools to you. So me and Marketa come from the Czech Republic, and Marketa teaches in primary school, while I teach in high school, in grammar school. We call it gymnasium, and the city we come from is called Ústí nad Labem. And yeah. Okay, so we would like to talk about the project and what it gave to us, what it gave to our students, and how it changed our approaches towards each teaching. So that's it. Okay. So first, we would like to talk about the place we come from. So we come from the Czech Republic. You probably know the Republic. I don't know, from pictures or from the internet. So we're usually known for our capital, Prague. Also for beautiful nature, and if you look at the picture of a bridge, that's the city we are based, yeah, with our schools. The town, our hometown, is very close to German borders, so if we talk plurilingualism, yeah, it's a hard word for me. We're usually, we usually know German, yeah, and Czech, so we are usually fluent in those 2 languages. Okay, so first we would like to talk about the impact on our schools. Okay.
So impact on our schools. We thought we would take it from the perspective of teachers, our teaching, education, and pupils, our pupils at the Czech Republic, at our schools, in the Czech Republic, at our schools. First of all, I would like to start with improvement of teacher skills. I have been teaching for a very short time, so I was happy to be or to participate in a training. In my view, from my own experiences, I have changed my teaching. I have changed as a person. I have changed as a teacher. In what ways? In many ways, and we would be here a long time to talk about the ways. The one I would like to point out is that I lost the fear about teaching more languages than just one, and I would like to teach my children that they shouldn't be scared of other languages. They shouldn't be scared of other cultures, that they should become open-minded, and they should fall in love with traveling, with meeting new friends, getting experiences from whatever comes across their lives. At our school, we have always organized international days, but we sort of limited it to facts and pictures. Nowadays, I try to bring a couple of new words, lexes, sentences, phrases. I make my children to search for these phrases, greetings, jokes. I have the courage now to do it, so I make my students to do it as well. And if we are having problems, then we always can rely on the internet. And I'm not afraid to say, okay, if we don't know it, we can learn it later, we will find it out, we can ask someone. I ask children whose maybe mother, father is Russian or a different origin, so they can find it out as homework. So you can always work it out, and even though you are not sure in that language, there is something there. You can always find some source how to find it out, and you are not afraid to push your children to do it. Plurilingual activities you have uploaded to VLE website has become very useful, a great source of activities, which I'll show you later, that we have put into practice already. So when I was teaching in the Spanish school here, Maria, I was like, Maria, this is your activity. And she was like, no, it's not mine. I was like, yes, she is. We uploaded it from the VLE, and then we did it in the Czech Republic, so it looked different, but it was the same. Dissemination. We come back home from our projects. We sit in our staff room. We invite our colleagues. We never forget with Petra to bring something from that particular country we visited. We talk about what we have seen, what we have learned, what we have experienced, what is possible to do with our kids. So what I'm trying to say is that not only we learn, those who travel, but also those who stay at school, they don't have the opportunity to travel, and they can learn from us. And they are very curious, they are very grateful. I think they are happy for us. We can travel and bring something home to our home schools. I hope so. They are happy about it, even though they have to teach instead of us. Of course, cultural awareness. You can read about cultures, you can learn about cultures, you can learn its language, but if you go and experience it, it's completely different. If it leaves a trait in your heart everywhere, and then you pass it on to others when you come back, and I think it's real. Is just real.
Okay. So I won't say the horrible word again, so let's say other B-word activities. So we wanted to show you some practical things we did with our children. So I chose two activities that were quite good and that went well. So the first one was, I called it Classroom Maze, and I showed it, I think, everywhere I went. So, and also in Valladolid. Okay, so the base of this activity is very simple, just to show directions in different languages. So you teach children how to go straight ahead, how to turn left, how to turn right, in Czech, for example, or in German, it doesn't matter. And they have to learn it very quickly. They have a few minutes to do it. So, and then I send them out of the classroom, and I prepare a maze, as you can see in the picture here. I used paper tape. This time I forgot it at home, so it was difficult to create a maze, in the classroom. And then they covered their eyes, and their classmates have to follow their instructions in different language. So it was, for example, for these little students, it was something I think very effective. Okay. So bad quality pictures, sorry. Okay, and they enjoyed the lesson very much. Okay. So after a few minutes, they were able to speak a different language if they wanted to give someone directions. Very simple. The other activity we tried, and I tried it in my school, in my high school, was called Enigmatic Languages, and I took some extracts from an article and I translated it into several European languages. As you can see, some Portugal, Danish, English, Spanish, Polish, and so on. And then they are distributed on the walls. They had to go and read the extracts and find out who the mysterious person or celebrity or someone was. So if you can look at the pictures, so that's the picture of our hall, and the students are looking for the extracts. They have to write the knowledge, and for example here you've got Portugal, or here you've got Turkish version, okay? So they have to collect the information from other languages, and then they have to find out who's the person. So it's not very easy, but there are some words common for each language, for every language. So that's the key to this activity, to find out who the person is. Okay. So the main part of our job was job shadowing, which we enjoyed a lot. And it has some stages we would like to show you. So the first one is observation. So we usually go to school, we observe the several classes, and teachers usually prepare some B-word activity. And then we also present our activities we bring from home. And also there is a cooperation between the host teacher and us. So we have to create so-called joint activity, which is something we do, I don't know, in the afternoon and present the other day. So I will show you some pictures of joint activities as well. When we come home, as Markela said, we have to disseminate. It means talking to our students, it means talking to our colleagues and everything around it. And also, since we are here from different countries, we bring different activities. We, take some ideas and we bring it home and we try it in our classes. Also, we take some activities from VLE platform and try it at home with success. Okay, so the last stage of job shadowing is to educate people around us to, grow interest in people. So I will show you some pictures. Okay, so this picture is from Turkey, a school that we loved. Okay, and these are the smaller children. This is also a picture from Turkey.
Who is here?
Okay.
We have experienced here I wouldn't be afraid to call it the Clearing method. The English.
Okay, so, I'm sorry. It was a class of ecology, and there were some elements of English in it. So it was taught in Turkish, but some, for example, the presentation they had to watch was in English. So that's what I really loved about it. So it was not forced. They just watched the presentation. They were taught in English, but they were taught in Turkish. But they saw the words. It was like subconscious in some way. So that's what I loved the most. Also the ecology class, and this is a music class. We had to observe. We wanted to observe. Okay. These are some examples of
Nida's work.
Yeah.
Nida's from Lithuania work. Okay, so this is our joint teaching with Nida. I think it was a great experience. You can see that we are in a very important discussion, smiling a bit, but...
As you already could you please explain a little bit that you were mixed to different nationalities during the job shadowing, and what is supposed to would imply?
You mean what implied...
that during the job shadowing, different nationalities were together.
We mean Czech and Lithuania.
Yeah, we were never together as a group. Yes, we had
I would like to come. Yes. I plan to talk about it. In fact, it was unbelievable because you cannot imagine, but two teachers from different countries speaking different languages. We could just, I dare to say, easily teach together during one lesson. We cooperated, we had no problems in communication. We could deal with kids easily, even though I wasn't the one whom you... It just worked. It just worked, and as you know, I was in Lithuania, and with Nida it worked perfectly. I was in Turkey, it worked perfectly. I was now in Spain, or I am in Spain, and with Carolina, I think we really managed. We managed to do it, and it was interesting because she had her German lesson, and because I know some of German, the German language, so we just taught in English, in German, Czech, Spanish we skipped because they knew the language, and we could do it. We were successful, and it worked. It really did, which I was surprised. I couldn't imagine it.
Also, there were usually several schools included in the project. So, I think in Lithuania there were several high schools or elementary schools included in the project, so we were never in the same school. So, for example, me and Marketa, we never saw each other during the week, only in the evening. So, at first...
I think that was a great idea.
So
it was a great idea to separate us and put us together with a teacher from a different country. I'm sure that not everyone liked it, and we wished to be together. As two Czechs, you wish to be together because we were afraid, to be honest, right? We didn't at first. But then I think that was the best thing that could happen to us, because we got to know each other, from the teacher from a foreign country, and then we got to meet the host teacher, and we were like a team. We had to become a team in a couple of hours. So we were aware of this limitation, and so I think we worked hard.
So the other crucial part of all the projects is always socializing with our partners and our colleagues from other countries. So I just chose some pictures from the projects we were in, or the meetings we attended. So for example, this is a picture from Lithuania. You can see some familiar faces around here. Okay, or having a presentation in Lithuania. Also, you have to turn your head a bit. Yeah.
The kids put it on me, so they were very happy with I was wearing it for them.
Okay. So we usually don't have enough time to go sightseeing. It's not the purpose of the project, of course, but if we do, we enjoy it to the fullest, and it's always great fun. And thank you for that, for amazing program in Spain. So if we talk about future projects,
we were just having a break, and Duigu, she asked Maria, I would like to continue with another project, maybe just the simple one for small children to send Christmas cards. So I think that's one of the idea or one of the plan we can start with, and of course we can go on and make it more complex. But this is the beginning, and they agreed on it, and I think I'm gonna do the same. So it's always easier when you do some projects with somebody you know and you have met, you have worked with. So that's what we have been doing here, establishing new international relationships with other teachers. And once the relationship has been established, it's much more easier to learn from each other in the future. And of course, you never know, but we always become a part of some projects, and we are searching with Petra for other schools. So why not to pick up the school where we are very well, where we have been through something, and go back? Why not? And of course, we would like to have enough strength for our pupils and take them out of the Czech Republic and take them to other countries, because I repeat all of you what you've been saying all day, but it's really important for our lives to learn different languages, different cultures.
It's not the end. Sorry. Have to sit here and listen to us. Okay. And it won't start any soon. Okay, so.
He has prepared a speech for you.
Yeah, just a final thought, because when we thought, Marketa, about our future with the knowledge we gained from this project, yeah, we came with this picture. Okay, so that's our final thought we have to offer. So if you can see in the picture, there is a mole, which is a famous cartoon character from the Czech Republic. So maybe some you know that. So, and he's got some friends from other, I don't know, parts of animal world.
Animal kingdoms.
Yeah. And what I want to say, when I first started with this project, I didn't know what to expect. And I've always thought of myself, or I had always thought of myself as a tolerant person, and my teaching has always included some kind of tolerance in it. And at least the students had to tolerate me, which was not always easy, okay, and which is not always easy. But at that time when we started, we had no idea how this would change our perspective and approaches towards teaching. And the truth is, if you don't experience something, if you don't understand something, it doesn't mean you're tolerant. It just means you're too lazy to get the facts, to learn the facts. It means you're too lazy to go and reach to another person and to get to know her or him. And you're just someone else's ideas and opinions, and it's not tolerance, it's just ignorance, we can say. Okay, so you can say that you're tolerant, but in fact, when you don't do it, you're not. And with this project, I haven't only become even more tolerant. In fact, it was more, and I don't just tolerate other cultures or nationalities. I enjoy discovering them and getting to know them, and I can say liking them a lot. And it came to contrast with my teaching approaches, and I knew I had to make a change, how to plan my whole year, how to teach. And in these troubled times, and we are experiencing some troubled times of Syrian war and refugee crisis all over Europe, I experienced a huge wave of negativity which flooded the internet and also the minds of people, not only in our country. And I've never experienced anything like that. And first, I tried not to care and not to think about it, but then infected my class. And I heard the first negative comment in my classroom, and it was from my, I can say favorite. Can I say favorite? Yeah, we are not objective. Favorite student. And I was so shocked. It was a girl. I can't say what she said. It's too horrible. And so I realized that lack of knowledge and lack of experience brings fear and prejudices, which leads to discrimination. And then it struck me that it is my job to teach the students facts about tolerance, about acceptance, about differences that make us special and interesting. And I thought that if I could change their mind, they could do the same with their families, then we can just change the society from the bottom. And I'm just thinking about the approaches. I started something. With my classes yet, and I know that it will be difficult, but I have to give them something more than just English grammar or English vocabulary. I have to give them the knowledge of the world, and I must teach them that being different is nothing we should just tolerate. It's something we should embrace, celebrate, and I think fully accept. Okay, and that's it.